Forget the layoffs. I have 5 companies on a serious hiring spree, providing you with the laptop and paid training that you can do from home. These are high-paying opportunities and they won't last long, so let's hop right in. But first, I got to do my shout-outs. So I want to shout out some people that I had not responded to. You guys, I get hundreds and hundreds of comments and sometimes they get buried. So I apologize for not responding, but Miss Octavia said, "Dear Jazzy, I'm so excited. I just have to tell you that I was almost giving up hope on finding a job, being almost 50 years old, but I used your resume kit. And not only did I get offered a position with Rent the Runway this afternoon, but I've also been invited to interview with Walmart's work from home that what I applied for, and another interview for Spring Venture Group as a remote customer success agent. All this afternoon. If anyone is out there feeling like they don't have a chance anymore, I'm here to tell you, please have faith and keep positive. I'm so grateful for you and the belief in the lives you touch. Thank you so much. Octavia, did you just tell me that you got 2 job offers and a 3rd interview? Like, are you serious right now? Congratulations to you. I love this for you. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for keeping us inspired. And then Miss Nana said, "Jazzy, I got a job offer on Thursday with US Bank after 3 months of using your interview tips, and the one on the magic wand did the trick. Thank you for all you do for us. God bless." Listen, I'm telling you guys, that magic wand question, it gets them every time. That's why I tell you to make sure you're using my interview tips, because I know how to use psychology on these hiring managers to help you get the job. So congratulations to you. I'm so very proud of you. And then the beautiful Miss Monica said, "Hi, Jazzy. I'm a faithful subscriber and viewer of your channel. And with the help of your resume templates and interview kit, I was able to land a 6-figure corporate job with a tech company. Thank you so much for all you do. May God continue to bless you." Congratulations, Miss Monica. I love this for you. 6 figures is huge. Like, I am just so overly joyed. Again, I apologize for not responding to some of your comments. Sometimes I just don't see them. Sometimes they get marked as spam and I got to go back and find them. So I am so sorry that I have not been responsive to some of these messages, but I wanted to make sure I called you guys out. Congratulations. Now let's get back into these opportunities. So our first opportunity is actually going to be with Afterpay. Now they are under the umbrella of Block, which houses some of your apps that like Cash App. They all work together under the same umbrella, and they are currently looking for a merchant support specialist. Now, this is open to those of you that are in the Bay Area, but they are a remote first company, meaning that you can work essentially across the US as long as it's remote, and they are open to that. So you're going to work as part of the merchant support experience team. So you might handle some inbound contact inquiries from retail partners. They might have questions about the product, or they might have questions related to setting up merchant credentials in the admin portal. A lot of you have done customer support and help desk support type roles, so you're already familiar with giving people their credentials. And in some cases, you might have to facilitate a dispute resolution on behalf of certain customers, which in this case is going to be retail partners. So we're talking about actual companies and businesses that are utilizing this service. So there's going to be a little mixture of you doing some research, maybe investigating things, or facilitating disputes and regulations, that sort of thing. Now, they say they want you to have experience in Salesforce and Zendesk, which means you're probably going to be doing a lot of tickets. I know a lot of you enjoy doing tickets, so there's probably going to be some heavy ticketing or email sort of based research that you're going to have to do. Now, depending on the zone you're in, the zone that you're in, the job goes up to $32 per hour. Usually around that $30 an hour is where a lot of you are going to sit throughout the United States. Now, this is just the base salary. This does not include what they give you for the bonus. It does not include what they provide you in stock, which is additional compensation that you would get. Now, make sure you're applying for this ASAP. This job probably isn't going to last long. And yes, I've done the resumes for you. I've made sure they are ATS friendly to give you every possible chance of landing this opportunity under that Cash App block umbrella. So make sure you're applying for this ASAP. Now, the next opportunity we have is going to be with Attentive. You may have heard of them. They are hiring like crazy. There are so many different positions that they've got. Now we're going to focus on the customer support specialist position. And notice this is in the East and the West. So this is going to be the East Coast, right? They're going to support East Coast, but also like central time zones. And then the West is going to support Pacific and Mountain time zones. So make sure, depending on where you live, you apply for the correct position. Now, this customer support specialist in the East, they're basically looking for someone to join their customer support team to support the customer base through troubleshooting and resolving technical issues, right? A lot of you, again, have done this type of work. And just to point out, they want, for this region, they want you to be available between 9 to 6 to be able to support those Eastern and Central time zones. Again, they've got a different position for those of you that would rather support Mountain or Pacific time hours. Now, I love this because you're only going to work using email and live chat. Now, let me tell you something. Live chat is cool, but it does require focus. It's not something that you can do and just like hand it off and come back to it 30 minutes later. You got to be on it for live chat. So if email and live chat and no phones is your thing, then this is going to be a really, really great opportunity for you. And let me just say, just like that Cash App and Afterpay, those block opportunities, when you have Attentive on your resume, these big name tech companies, that will take you so far in life. Now, they talk about they'd like for you to have some experience and a bachelor's degree and all that. Oh, but wait a minute. Down here, way at the bottom, it says, if you do not meet all the requirements listed here, we still encourage you to apply. No job description is perfect. And we may also have another opportunity that closely matches your skills and experience. I cannot tell you how many times I've applied for a job and the recruiter said, you know what? I actually think you would be more suited for this position, and it actually pays more than the one that you applied for. So you should be shooting your shot like all the freaking time. I cannot stress this enough. These companies just want you to apply. They're like, we'll train you, we'll help you figure it out, we'll match you with the role that we can utilize your skill sets with. And this job is going to pay somewhere around the $60,000 mark annually. But on top of that, you're also going to get equity, which is stock in the company. So additional compensation in addition to your benefits. Okay. And this is, it's a salaried non-exempt position, and it's eligible for overtime. So that's additional money that you could potentially be making. So our next opportunity is going to be with CVS Health. Now, I've told you guys about this opportunity before. This is for kind of like my newbies that are kind of new to remote work and you're wanting to transition using some of your customer service sort of experience. Now, I'm going to tell you right off, this job goes into that $34 an hour range, and you will be doing a lot of inbound sort of provider calls, and this could be related to claims. It could be research, Medicaid that you could be answering questions about. I like this job for those like nurses that have worked, or maybe you worked as a patient care technician and you're like, I want to do something remote. I like this for those types of people, but I also like it for people that have worked in customer service. Even if you've only worked as a cashier, CVS provides you with so much training, and they also provide you with the equipment, everything that you need, the laptop, the Ethernet cables, anything that you need to be successful as far as setting up your office environment. So I like that this is a 7 to 7 sort of schedule. It's also Monday through Friday. So you still get to have your weekends to yourself. And again, if you don't have that healthcare background, it's okay, because again, they provide you with several weeks of paid training. things. So make sure you're looking into this opportunity. And I just want to remind you guys about Reddit. Reddit also has a very high paying opportunity. Okay. They're looking for a community support manager. Now, those of you that enjoy being on social media, if you're someone that likes to converse with people and help people via social media, they are looking for someone to be a part of their moderation support team. Now, the moderation support is essentially going to be a part of the online community support to make sure that people are getting their questions answered, but also to make sure it's a safe place, because we don't want people saying hurtful things or posting inappropriate content. We want to make sure that it's a fun place that everybody can learn from and enjoy and utilize. So they want you to have some experience working in Zendesk. Again, this is more than likely going to be either heavily ticketed, or it's going to be you kind of monitoring those Reddit boards to make sure that, again, nothing inappropriate is happening. Now, it's going to be bonus points if you have experience with AI tools and chat bots, right? Now, again, I've told you guys that we've got a whole mini course called Get Hired with AI. I would strongly encourage you to sign up for Pro so that you can get the experience of working with AI and learning how to use AI, not just to search for a job, but actually within a job. It's how you make yourself fireproof. It's how you avoid getting fired, because AI is the new big thing, right? This job is paying so much. In addition to you getting a 401k match, family planning support, all that good stuff, this job is also going to pay you $150,000 to $216,000. Are you serious? This is a lot of money to get paid to be on social media, making sure people don't curse each other out. Okay. So make sure you're looking into these opportunities, because these will not last long. I love this for my teachers. I love this for my daycare workers. I love it for my social workers, all the people that have experience supporting the community, supporting children, making sure we are operating in a safe place. Anything related to you making sure people have safe experiences, you need to be applying for this ASAP. I don't care if you don't meet all the requirements, apply ASAP. Another opportunity that we have is going to be for Okta. Some of you have used it. You're familiar with what Okta has to offer. It's kind of like an identity and assets management company. So I need all my cybersecurity professionals to come to the front of the room. If you've done anything related to provisioning assets, granting credentials, anything security related, I need you to come to the front of the congregation, because they are looking for a customer advocate. Now, this customer advocate is going to be slightly different from what a lot of you may have experience with. Now, this may be the best opportunity I've seen in a long time to put you on a path in sales or marketing. So a lot of people are like, how do I get into sales and marketing? I'm going to show you how. Now, this is going to involve you guiding developers and other customers along their journey with Auth0 or Auth0 by showcasing the value of those features. So you might respond to customer inquiries, and they might just have simple questions about upgrades, billings, and account setup. So this isn't like a deeply technical role, but it'd be nice if you had a little bit of technical experience, because you are going to be talking to developers. But again, this is a role that's going to be heavy into customer advocacy, right? So if you've got a sales background, if you've done anything in customer success, I need you to apply for this ASAP, because look at what this pays. We're going into the $160,000 to $239,000 role. So if you are someone, even if you don't live in the Bay Area, if you live outside of that area, it still goes into the $200,000 range for you to be a customer advocate. Again, this is one of those companies that's like, look, we just want you to apply. Even if you don't meet all of the requirements, we need you to apply. I've done the resume for you. I've created the interview cheat sheet for you guys to be successful. I just want you to apply. And in some of these positions, the recruiters are right on LinkedIn, which is why you should absolutely be using our Get Hired with AI, because I show you how to contact these recruiters, how to locate these recruiters so that you can skip the line. You want to be the first one that the recruiter thinks of, and you want to have your application and your resume already submitted to the recruiter before they even start pulling those applications, right? Before they even start calling people back. This is what Get Hired with AI is all about. So make sure you are utilizing these resources, because this is how people like Miss Victoria, this is how they're getting 3 offers in one day. Let me just remind you, the resources that I provide you is how Miss Monica was able to get that 6-figure corporate position. That's how Miss Nana was able to get a job with US Bank after using the interview resources. This is how the beautiful Miss Octavia was able to get 2 job offers in one day and a 3rd interview for a different company. They're using the resources that are in the portal. I cannot stress this enough. Okay. So if you have additional questions, if you need additional assistance, go ahead and hop on over in our private community. That's for our pro members. And it is the best investment you could ever make in yourself. It's going to change how you think about job searching and how you go into this industry so that you can demand more money. All right. And as I say, if you stay ready, you never, ever have to get ready. Oh,